Good morning, Tucson, and welcome to Sports Talk, the show where we talk sports. I am Matt Wiggins, your host, and I am joined this morning by...
Hello, I'm Jordan Hopkins. Our usual guest host could not fill in, so I decided to take the chair by force.
We are coming to you live this morning on the dawn of the fourth annual Desert Bus for Hope Coffee Pong Invitational Tournament, and I assure you this year it promises to be nothing short of monumental. Over the last 4 years, we have seen two titans of sport face off over the coffee pong table, and I have really high hopes for what we are going to see today. Jordan?
It has been a desert of a year without coffee pong in its usual 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. daily time slot on your local sports network, and I am so excited to get right into the action of some coffee pong.
Me too. But before we do, I think it's important that we review for our audience who may be new to the sport of coffee pong the history that James and Serge, our competitors, bring to this year's competition. Over the last 4 years, each has faced off, honing their skills from season to season in an effort to bring the best performance to coffee pong each year. If you look here, you can see their career stats compared against one another, and these are two incredibly evenly matched competitors. Over the last 3 years, Serge and James have won almost the same number of contests. They have a perfectly matched hit ratio. Their misses are within 15 throws of each other, and both have similar hit streaks. But these stats don't tell the whole story.
No,
if we move on,
we are.
Oh, go ahead.
No, unfortunately, we are seeing disturbing trends in the coffee pong competitors, and we'd love to share a little bit more.
Yes, indeed. So if we move on to their hit percentages, if we start with James, you will see over the history of James's career, James has hit something of a plateau. He's our reigning star. He's won the most tournaments in the past. He's won the most individual competitions. But last year's performance fell short of his previous year. Whereas when you compare with the hit percentage that Serge brought to the table last year, you will see that Serge is nothing less than ascendant, sinking more pong balls with every throw than he has in any year prior.
James Turner unfortunately peaked in 2019, and we are seeing a disturbing fall in shots from that trend.
We are. If we move on to Serge's win percentage, you will see here that the ascendancy continues as Serge increased from a 0% win percentage, totally shut out by the master of coffee pong, James Turner, in 2018, to a full 50% in 2019. It seems like training camp really paid off.
Absolutely. Serge's daily pong ball tosses against the wall during a period of deep isolation from early 2020 until now has really shown strength.
Absolutely. And with that trend continuing into 2020, I expect that Serge has been training hard over the summer months to make sure that he is ready for this contest today. So this will be the ultimate test as these two competitors face off. We have the young upstart, Serge Jaeger, on his ascendancy. We have the seasoned veteran, James Turner, maybe on the verge of retirement, and it will all come down to this year's competition to determine who's truly thirsty for the win.
But before we get into the live action from Coffee Pong, we have a bit of history to discuss, or rather, to show.
Yes, indeed. So let's move on to highlights. So last year's competition was nothing short of astonishing. It was a huge upset for the coffee pong community, and this year promises to be a real grudge match. In the first day of competition last year, James started off strong, scoring the very first point with a trick shot in digital Pong, but ultimately he would fail to clinch the win, and that first game would go to Serge. On day 2, we saw a change in venue, and here we went to the Coffee Pong, or the Minecraft Coffee Bowl, and this new playing field proved beneficial to James's hunger for victory. He emerged from the day victorious.
As we moved into day 3, we went to a different venue, this time back to reality. Serge took a commanding lead early on in this reality-based Pong, and although James closed the gap over the course of the game, that distance became impossible to surmount. Day 4, we move into a dominating performance from James that showed the skills that led him to be one of the titans of the sport of Coffee Pong. Clearly at home in the Minecraft Bowl, he made this game look easy, but did have to get a technical judgment to clinch the win.
That's right. Now, it was on day 5 that Serge truly proved that he not only had the skills to go the distance, but that he wanted it more. The intervention of a scaled deity on the field provided Serge an opening, and he capitalized hard, sinking a gargantuan dunk at a distance of over 500 meters.
Bolopa praises all.
And on the final day, these two challengers faced off for one last time. One would taste the sweet, fragrant nectar of victory, the other an over-extracted bitterness of defeat. For James, it was ultimately not to be. The pressure was too great, and the once imposing star found himself ground coarsely by the churning burrs of Serge's momentum from the previous day's win. This would secure Serge's place as the victor of the Desert Bus Coffee Pong Invitational Tournament, and will set the stage for today's event. So, Jordan, I don't know about you. I'm super excited. I think this is going to be a tournament to tune in for. There is electricity in the air today. Can you feel it?
I can feel the electricity coursing through my body, though that might have something to do with the live wire that's sitting right next to this desk. Without further ado, let's head on down to the action.
That sounds great.
Hello, welcome to Coffee Pong, or the Desert Bus 2021 Coffee Pong Stadium. I hope you can hear me.
Welcome. Hello.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
We have our competitors.
We are here. I am James. She is Kate. He is Serge.
The returning champion.
The returning champion. And we so desperately wanted to be back playing in person this year. But because Dawnguard is still not in person, we found a workaround. We're back at Kate's house.
We are a pod.
It is where we finished off last year outside. Luckily, this year we are inside. And we have, again, the Desert Bus 2021 Coffee Pong Stadium in this recently flooded basement.
No, just don't ignore the lower 2 feet.
Don't look 2 feet down.
Yeah. Just ignore all this. Pay attention to this.
And if
This
a
is where
river
you wanna
starts to
look.
run through it, don't worry.
Yeah,
it's okay.
it's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kate's going to be our ref this year. We are all set up. We are ready to go. We have the appropriate.
I mean, I'm gonna get a little
Gear.
close here.
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah.
autofocus like?
Come on, let's all head there. Get going.
How did you open this?
All right, 1 point, James. He can open a bag. He can open a bag.
God, can I just say really quickly, those stats have intimidated me. I have so much to lose this year. Like, I wish I didn't know how dominant I had been recently.
Oh my God, you guys look great.
I don't feel like I can live up to the expectation anymore. Oh, yo, shot the ping pong balls.
Yeah, and we also have a metric ton of these Child's Play ping pong balls from the tournaments they ran a few years ago. So we've got lots of ping pong balls. We've got coffee.
Down.
Kate, there was one thing you wanted to do right before.
Yeah, you passed me that. I have two things I want to do. One, hi. I'm filling Ashton's referee shoes, which feel very big, mostly because I cheer for the underdog, and that's not going to work out so well. So I'm going to do my best to channel Ashton. The other thing I wanted to bring up on the what we're doing note is a long time ago, a friend of mine made me the Endless Road, which lots of you guys have seen. It's been around since Desert Bus 7, and my matching driving gloves. And we lost Ushi to cancer this year after a long, long fight. So I just wanted to honor her and say, some of you out there, I threw these things in boxes, so somebody might have some. So that's why we do it. We're going to raise money for the children that are sick in shelters, and we're going to make it happen. And let the competition begin, I believe.
Thank you, friend.
This is my referee scarf, by the way, so that at least I look like a referee.
Nice.
So good to go.
Very nice. All right, so Serge,
Hi.
I lost last year.
Yeah, so you get to throw first.
I get to go through first. Now I don't want to. I have been practicing.
Have you?
Oh yeah. Check this out.
Oh no,
The blind
Damn.
shot.
Damn.
The blind
Imagine
shot.
how good that would have been.
Oh yeah, you wanna see how a champ does it?
And it's in.
I can't believe that worked.
And it's in. I believe, James, you meant to say bus.
What? Come on.
Bus was the right word.
Bus was the right word.
Bus.
Oh my god.
Where are these?
And it begins. Ladies and gentlemen, it
That's
begins.
not fair. I set myself up and
Maybe you should have looked at those stats, because those stats showed that Surge has been surging.
Oh dear.
That was nothing but cup.
Swish.
All right, good luck, friend.
See, I don't have to penalize him for he penalized himself there. Oh, nice catch.
Yeah.
There we go. Getting back in it. Get back in it.
I want you guys to notice the lovely glass cup so that you can see when the ball lands.
Yeah.
To add to the stats,
Leave the grouping or group it up tighter?
Group it up tighter.
Okay.
We don't want to be here all day.
Yeah, they do.
All right.
Ooh, too much.
Oh! I think
Let's go.
he has maybe been practicing. It's hard to say.
While Serge drinks that coffee, I want to point to the shirts on the background here that I actually arrived the other day to when Kate put them up. These are all Phil shirts, which is really nice. So that is what is providing our background this year. All right.
Thanks, James.
Hey,
this is
nice.
going to be a fast game.
Very
I
nice.
thought this was going to be a long, slow game, but
No, we're good.
They've shown how well James kind of peaked in 2019, but we've progressively gotten better year after year.
Yeah.
The training montage has really helped.
It's true. We also have, it's funny actually, we have 4 cups the same. And so we have 4 squared cups and 2 round cups on each side, just to, mess it up a little bit.
There is a height difference between a squarish cup and a round cup, too.
Yeah. Do we have any stakes on this other than,
Oh.
Like a big hunk of steak?
Well, so last year when I won,
Yeah.
I got myself a Pong Champ emote.
Yes.
And I will give that to you if you
Okay.
win. I will just take it off my channel.
Okay.
You get the art asset for free. You get to use the Pong Champ emote
And
for
is
the
that
entire year.
Okay, so but is that for today's game or all games?
For the entire
The
tournament.
tournament.
The entire tournament.
Like, for one game, James, that doesn't seem
Okay.
reasonable.
Well,
It's the
but
whole
what about for
tournament.
today?
We are at the stadium. We're headed for a tournament.
Do we have stakes every day?
We could.
We could.
Well, hold on. You take a second. Think about what you want to offer for the whole thing. You can
Because we're at
you don't-
even. We're at
Yeah.
we're at even. This is a good moment to pause.
Well, you don't have to answer me now. You don't
Okay.
have to. You have some time to think about it. Yeah. Just
More
keep it.
time. You have more time.
Just keep in mind how.
And you have still more time.
How incredible what I'm offering is, and make sure you pony up something
Oh.
equivalent.
Oh, that was right in the middle.
That was right in.
That was Like he knew where the bounce spot was, you know.
We're dialing it in. We're dialing it in.
What about every day? Let's just make it easy.
Okay.
What about every day?
Every day.
The loser donates $10 to Desert Bus.
I could get expensive. Sure.
It's upwards of $60
Yeah,
for the
sure,
day.
sure. I'm down. I'm down.
All right.
And no entering winner giveaways.
No, you can't use it to enter giveaways. We're not allowed to do giveaways.
I will keep track.
All right.
I'm quite happy to keep track. So that was a $60 more or less.
Yeah, $10 each day. Yeah.
All right.
$10 a cup. Let's go.
Oh, that was
a
good.
rim on the rim.
All right.
I'm seeing some very
Feel
fair
like I'm
play
gonna be-
here. Ashton, I have to say, as much as I'd like to penalize them or make them do penalties, so far it's fair. You know, they're taking their steps correctly. It's like they're professionals or something.
We got some practice at this point.
This is good coffee.
Thank you.
Brewed for you at like 4:30 a.m.
Yeah, the wonderful people from Fernwood hooking us up as usual.
They're great. And they make good cookies too.
They make great cookies.
I
Oh my
ate the
God.
cookie yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love their thumbprint cookies. Sorry for selling.
The rim
James,
again.
it's not going well, my friend.
So I now know I have a stat of I've never made 3 in a row.
Mm-hmm. You're never going to.
Oh, girl, smack talk. Smack talk.
Mhm.
Get a warning.
Okay, warning. Are you kidding? That's like 3 rims in a row.
Mm. Oh, and it's in. It's spun around in that cup. Happy to be there.
Oh no.
James, how's that caffeine feeling? Because like with
It's
me, if
kicking
I
in.
had
It's-
that
yeah.
much caffeine,
No.
I'd be like
I'm awake now.
running around the table.
I am good to go. And then we're
I'm
gonna
feeling really good. This floor just got disinfected. Completely disinfected.
We're in danger.
Yeah. You'll notice that once a pong ball hits the floor, we are not reusing
It
it.
stays where it lays.
Yeah.
We have a cleaning system, but
All right, buddy. Let's do this.
Oh God, I need to do a lot here.
James, he has 4.
Yeah.
And you only have 1. And in my understanding of the coffee pong, that's not
bad?
really good.
Okay.
James, like, did you not understand what I was trying to tell you?
No,
Okay.
I don't comprehend very well.
I told you I would cheer for the underdog. I'm trying to cheer. I keep your eyes on him because he's just slick as slick can be, man.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Focus. Be the ball. Be the ball.
Well, there goes that ball.
Non-use.
Gone forever.
Oh, it's James. Be the ball. Be the ball. It went in a cup, and then it tried to get it in another cup, and then it exited. Oh, that was very close. James Turner, like I thought you said you practiced.
I lied.
You lied.
Like you said, you've been practicing all year.
I've played coffee pong for 2 years.
Oh, he was really like within millimeters. Sorry, that's Canadian for not very far away.
All right, swish, right cup,
That one?
my right.
That one?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, not even.
So far away.
So far away.
So far
Yeah,
away.
so far away.
Oh,
That was
he's
very close.
Keeping it lucky though.
No, that was terrible throw. Terrible throw.
Oh, nice
save.
catch. Yeah.
I did just wash my hands. Oh, James Turner, come on. It went
Can you imagine
in
if
the cup, in the cup, and then it tried to bounce back into his own cup.
I would have burned the stadium to the ground.
Yeah, then
Did
that's
you
coffee
stretch
pong for the
before
year.
you started?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right.
You know, like let's take a stretching moment for James, okay? Because
All
I
right.
think he needs it. Wow,
Good
that's not
technique.
what I would
Good
call
technique.
stretching, but you know, we're gonna teach you some yoga.
I had it and
Come
I
on,
lost
buddy.
it.
Oh my God. Somebody count the number of rims I've hit this game.
I can't. I'm unable. There's so many. Oh,
There
and
we go.
finally, James Turner gets one.
There we
Yes,
go.
finally. Serge needed the caffeine.
Okay, here we go.
Okay,
Here we go.
so Okay.
Oh,
You're.
I thought I saw it going in slow-mo.
Come on. Aim for the cups. You know, you gotta aim for the cup.
He's a rim.
Oh, that was
Oh! The glass cups do make a nice tinging sound, I've noticed. It does. It is different.
You have no idea how many of these we have.
A metric ton, isn't that what you said? Come on, Jake. Oh, all right.
It's a rim.
I'm gonna start. Rim again. Rim again. Rim sorta.
Sorta, yeah.
Rim again. Rim again. No, nothing. We had 6 rims in a row there.
Yeah!
Nice!
Let's go!
All done.
GG, my friend. GG.
GG. All right. Well,
Woo!
Is that how you planned it, Jens?
that is
You
exact-
came in.
Well, I'm into a false sense of security. You're fine. I'm down $10. It's no big deal. We'll come back tomorrow stronger.
Stronger, smarter.